Okay, guys, so talking about stupid things, I came across this tweet by Don Jr., and I'm going to, put it on the screen for you guys. So it says, does anyone really believe that there is a serious Russian threat that magically leaks about 30 seconds after the speaker said they're not going to take up funding another 60 billion in Ukraine? Is anyone stupid enough to buy this at this point? Textbook deep state propaganda. So to give you a little bit of context, there was this report going on the different news media outlets and on social media about what ABC and the New York Times posted, which is they were citing unnamed sources saying that the security threat involved some Russian potential deployment of a nuclear anti-satellite weapon in space. The New York Times said that U.S. allies had also been briefed on the intelligence, which was not deemed to represent an urgent threat, as the alleged Russian capability was still in development. So anyway, long story short, there's this report going on some Russian involvement with some nuclear stuff, maybe going to space. And, then these people start questioning it because, they mentioned Russia. Don't touch my friend, my best friend forever, Putin. Then I replied to Donnie and I asked him, does anyone really believe that there's a serious Russian threat that magically leaks? Asked the guy who was in a meeting with Russians back in 2016. LOL, you can't make this shit up. Donnie, you can't be this naive. Have someone else post this shit for you and then retweet it to make it look a little bit less shady. Not like you're trying to protect your partners in crime. And then, I post some of the news that broke out. This is on all over the internet. You can go and find the 2016 report about the meeting that took place at the Trump Tower. A meeting took place at the Trump Tower in New York City on June 9, 2016, between three senior members of the 2016 Trump campaign, Donald Trump Jr., Jared Kushner, and Paul Manafort, four other U.S. citizens, and a Russian lawyer, Natalia something, whatever. I'm not going to even try to pronounce that. So anyway, I'm not going to get into the details of that. But all I'm saying is, come on, you have to be better than this. Like, you have to be smarter than this. You can't be this dumb that, you are accused of meeting with Russians. It was actually that they admitted it was actually, established that they actually had the meeting, and then they claimed that they didn't receive the dirt, whatever. I'm not trying to get into that. You had a meeting with the Russians. You were part of that, Russian collusion that was under investigation that Bill Barr decided not to prosecute, shielding Donald Trump, mischaracterizing the Mueller report, saying that, he summarized it into this one page. He gave it to the media saying, there's not enough, nothing there. There's nothing criminal. We're not pressing charges. And then Mueller eventually had to go, on interviews and say, that was not what I said. I never said that Trump was completely innocent. We said that we don't charge a sitting president, and that there was not enough evidence to say that Trump was not a part of it, but we were not gonna say much at the time anyway because he was a sitting president. So we were not gonna charge him as president at that point. So it would be Bill Barr's decision, but we know that Bill Barr actually shielded him. He completely hid that report when the topic was hot, when this was literally going viral. The report is out finally, the media's ready to rock and roll and start dissecting it and analyzing it. No, he hid that report. He literally archived that report, put it away, gave him just this summarized version, and eventually later on that report was released, and that's when everybody knew the actual details of what transpired, what Mueller said. And Mueller came out himself and said, I never said that we could exonerate Trump. We just said that, at the time, we were not going to recommend charging a sitting president. But we also didn't say that he was exonerated. So literally verbatim, Mueller was telling you that in that case, there was a chance that Trump did commit certain crimes based on the evidence. Anyway, guys, this is just, part of the Trump circus, part of the MAGA circus, all these people drinking the Kool-Aid. It's shit that you just can't make up yourself. You have to just go on Twitter, follow these, clowns around on Twitter, and you're gonna run into argument after argument, post after post, stupid stuff like this, and it just doesn't make any sense. So anyway, that's the episode for now. Just wanted to share how outrageous and ridiculous these people can be. They're not only corrupt, they're also dumb. So that's the thing. Anyway, stay connected because we're sharing a lot of information. We're coming with new episodes. There's a lot to unpack, from now all the way up to this November, the elections. We have to work hard, guys.